Yes. Now, good evening, my people. Good evening. So, there's this video that are trending, it has been trending now for the last couple of days. So, it has been trending now for the last couple of days about the Igbo, about wounded civilian and his cohorts against the Igbos. Now, about 3 or 4 people, let's say 4 people have come out and said that the fight between wounded civilian and his cohorts and the Igbos is because wounded civilian and his cohorts are putting the picture, the picture of our Reverend Father, the picture of our king, and everything that has to do with the palace in their profile. Now, if you have been following me for a second, if you watch all my video, I've been campaigning for PDP as well Igbo for a while now. If you watch all my video, it doesn't matter if it's Facebook or if it's YouTube. Anybody you see there, that is always coming there to insult me, to abuse me. If you go and check their profile, you see that they have the picture of the king, of the Oba of Benin, the picture, the profile, and everything. So these people have been doing this. They have been doing it to we that are supporting PDP. Because the palace is our own palace, it's our Reverend Father. We keep quiet, we don't talk. But now they have went to do it with the Igbo people. Now the Igbo people now use that privilege to start throwing mats to the Benins. So about 3 or 4 people have come out and tell people like wounded civilian and his cohorts, they should stop putting the profile of our king. They should stop putting anything that has to do with our tradition in their profile. Because you are inviting people like that to come and be insulting us. That's just the fact. So wounded civilian, Ola Koko, Bishop, you guys should stop putting anything that has to do with our monarch in your profiles. According to one of the poster, he said you guys have wife, you have fathers, you have children. Why don't you use all these people for your profile? Must you use anything from the palace for your profile? You are inviting people to be coming, to be abusing us and to be insulting us. I saw Dennis Idahosa said that they are going to respect our monarch. There will be a government that respects our monarch. Is this how you want to respect our monarch? Inviting trouble from other tribes, inviting fights from other fights. Look at Dennis Idahosa. Look at the people you people give money now to be insulting PDP now. They have taken the insult because they have made it a culture and habit to be insulting everybody. They have taken the insult now to Igbo people. Igbo, according to one of the people there that I said, Igbo people are over 80 million people. There are over 80 million people. Benin is just like, let's say roughly 3 million. You go and be insulting other tribe and putting our Reverend Monarch. You'll be putting everything that concerns the palace in your profile. And you are telling those people not to insult you. I think someone said that the way we respect our monarch, that is how they respect Nnamdi Kanu. So please, wounded civilian, please, Ola Koko, stop bringing this hate to Benin people. Stop. If you want to insult the Igbo people, if you want to insult Biafra, remove anything that has to do with the palace or anything that has to do with the monarch. You guys should remove it from your profile. I just say I should do that as we start today's conversation. Today we are going to be talking about negotiation. Today we are going to be talking about negotiation as a leadership teacher. As a leadership coach, every leader must be able to negotiate. That should be the #1 skill set a leader should have. Now, there's a guy called Chris Voss. So he's the author of the book Never Split the Difference. Chris Voss is the author of the book Never Split the Difference. He said one thing. He said life is about negotiation. Everything about life is all about negotiation. I've listened to TDJ talk about this book And he still give example about life is about negotiation. Okay? I've listened to someone like Patrick Bet David. He said negotiation, even talking to your kids is negotiation. You know, maybe for example, a pastor in the UK is advising parents to tell their children to do a course that is not related to TV. Okay, so maybe you live in the UK, or you live in Ireland, or you live in Germany, or you live in Paris. Your son came home and said he want to work on TV. The first question you will ask your son is that, how many black people do you see working on TV? That was what the pastor said. How many black people do you see in the UK that work in ITV, that work in BBC, that work in Sky News? How many black people? So that is negotiation. So a father can be advising his son, look, don't pick this course, because there's no, the career advancements in this course is going to be difficult for you. That is negotiation. So life is all about negotiation, and every leader must be able to negotiate. Okay, that brings me to Aswe Ighodalo. Okay, Aswe Ighodalo have been in partnership. Listen to this. Aswe Ighodalo have been in partnership for over 3 decades. Okay, being in partnership for over 3 decades. Okay, that is a sign of a leader. Okay, Ken Prismo call it, that is thinking above the neck. Okay, to be able to go into a to be able to go into a partnership with someone, that means you have the ability to negotiate. Remember now, their loss, their profits, their expenses, they have to talk it through. That is negotiation. Okay, so not only is Aswe have been in partnership now for over 3 decades. Okay, 10 years is a decade. He's also been married for over 4 decades. Okay, the guy they brought for us now to come and rule us, Okpebholo. Okay, Okpebholo is not even married. He doesn't have a wife. So that means that he does not have the skill set to negotiate. That's number one. Let's talk about, because Okpebholo is not even in the race, because the people that are speaking for Okpebholo is Adams Oshomole. Does Oshomole have the ability to negotiate? No, zero. Let's look at his pedigree. Let's look at Oshomole antecedent. We saw in the last election, Oshomole fought Obaseki. He fought Obaseki even to the Supreme Court. He fought Obaseki even to his people recalling. Okay? Let's talk about Shaibu. Does Shaibu have the ability to negotiate? Shaibu, when we were campaigning last year, 4 years ago, Shaibu did not tell us he's going to run for a governor. He waited in the last minute. Okay? He did not tell anybody. All of a sudden, he just called and said, "Want to run for governor," which is fine. He's an Edo citizen. He's entitled to run for the governor. But he didn't get the ticket. But what did he do? He want to burn Edo State. He want to burn Edo State. One policeman don't die. Shaibu did not feel sorry for that policeman. He called it scene 1. He said he is going to do scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. Okay, even our Oba, our Reverend Monarch have told Shaibu in the last election, call your boys in. Shaibu is in different TV channel calling for revolution. If Jonathan said, he said, my political ambition, okay, Jonathan, good luck, Jonathan said, my political ambition does not want any blood of a Nigerian. Okay, so what I'm just saying now, let's just forget about Okpebholo, because he's not talking, we can't actually assess him or talk about him. Let's just talk about the behavior of Oshomole and Shaibu. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm a leadership teacher, Shaibu and Oshomole, they are not mature enough to be a leader. They are still ticking below the neck. They are not ticking above the neck. Okay, to be a leader, you have to be able to reason with your head. Okay, I was watching my brother, Mr. Roy. He gave example. He said a son that went outside to come and fight his father. Okay, went outside to meet other people to come and fight his father. At the end of the day, he forgot that he's still coming back to his father's house. Okay, let me use an African proverb here. They say 2 brothers fought and killed themselves over a piece of land. Let's say the piece of land is 100 by 100. Two brothers fought and killed themselves over a piece of land. At the end of the day, both of them died fighting over the piece of land. And someone else collected that land. That is primitive thinking. Okay? Adams Oshomole and Chaibo still have that what we call primitive thinking. They can't see the bigger picture. Okay? They can't see the bigger picture. Edo State is bigger than Chaibu. Edo State is bigger than Adams Oshomole. My point is that Adams Oshomole and Chaibo should be able to see the bigger picture. You must not burn Edo State. Okay? You must not burn Edo State. That is primitive thinking. That is below the net thinking. That is animalistic thinking. Because in Africa, we are making the mistake that if a man is 70 years old, 60 years old, is an adult, he may not be mature. Mentally, he may not be mature. In this part of the world, we call them minor. Ochomole can still be a minor. Chaibo can still be a minor. Because they don't have the ability to negotiate. Okay? They want to destroy everything. I will give you an example with Nelson Mandela in South Africa. Nelson Mandela have the opportunity to fight the African, the Dutch. Nelson Mandela he said, look, these people have nuclear weapon, have all the modern weaponry. We can't fight them. He went into negotiation. That is a leader. Leader negotiates. Leaders negotiate. We see it with Tinubu in the last election between Buhari and Osibajo. Tinubu said, instead of Muslim ticket, let me step down and let Osibajo go with Buhari. That is leadership's key, the ability to negotiate. Okay? The difference between a white man and a black man is the ability to negotiate. Okay? The black man, all his mentality is, I want to kill, I want to win, but they don't know the cost. They don't have the ability to calculate the cost. What that cost will cost them. They don't care. They just want to burn everything. They can't think above winning. They don't have the ability to negotiate. I will give you an example. There's what they call the Berlin negotiation. The Berlin where all the superpower, okay, they were all in Africa. They realized that they are going to kill themselves over Africa. Do you know what they did? They did what they call the Berlin Conference. Okay, where all the leaders they invited all the leaders among Europe to come to Berlin, to come to Germany, to come and negotiate for 3 months. In 18-something, they were sitting in one room, negotiating. Because at the end of the day, they realize that is maturity. That is acting above animalistic behavior. That's acting below the neck. The ability to negotiate. All of them came together and said, look, rather than one, maybe Portugal or Germany or UK decide that you want to kill everybody to own Africa, we can still share Africa within ourselves and still enjoy it. Okay, that is my message. You see, when I look at someone like Aswell Ighodalo, he has the ability to negotiate. The pedigree is there. The antecedent is there. He has done it in his partnership, in his life with his associate. He has done it in his private life with his wife. Even Ochomole's wife, no, he's not even in Nigeria. He don't even live in Nigeria. That's to tell you that Ochomole does not have the ability to negotiate. Chaibo, he doesn't have the ability to negotiate. You understand? So we want a leader that have the mentality to, like I said, as a leadership teacher, the first key set you need. The first key you need is the ability to negotiate. And Ochomole does not have it. The records are there. He fought Obaseki to Supreme Court. He didn't. Chaibo said instead of PDP to win the election, he's going to start a revolution in Edo State. He's going to kill everybody in Edo State. Okay, that is what we are having across the whole Africa countries. That is why Africa cannot rise up. Mugabe in Zimbabwe. Black man is all about, I want all the power from, it's all about ego. For the black man, it's all about ego. I was reading an article, Christina Ghana, the IMF Shema. She just finished her 5 years. They extend that 5 years again because she have been in the company, the IMF. She have been able to increase their profit. Not only increase their profit, he has been able to come up with different products, different service through innovative way. You see, one thing I keep saying this, one thing about Oyibo is not about I'm in the position. No. Oyibo, whether it's a man or whether it's a woman or whether it's a child, they will, as far as that person know the job, they will put him there. He's the board of IMF that is renewing the agreement with this woman for another 5 years because they believe in this woman. Okay? Everybody want to be a governor, everybody want to be a leader. But if you see someone that have the competency, if you see someone that have the capability, if you see someone that have the capacity, you let that person do the job. That is the difference between a white man and a black man. I've mentioned two things here. Number one, white man know to negotiate. They know how to negotiate. And I give example with the Berlin Conference. Rather than kill themselves, they negotiate. Okay, you see those that African proverb. Let's assume that land was 100 by 100. Instead of those two brothers to come together and share that 100 by 100, each 50 by 100, each one will take both 50 by 100, 50 by 100. Instead, they fight themselves to death. Someone else collected that land. The same thing, if maybe the Europeans were greedy, okay, when they went to conquer Africa, if maybe they were greedy, one country could have just stand up like Jeremy said, he will keep the rest and took Africa. No, they share it within themselves. That is negotiation. That is a leadership skills. That is to show that you are now above the neck thinking. That is to show that you are not animalistic. Below the neck is you don't see beyond the woman having a nyash. You don't see beyond the woman having a breast. You are looking at a physical feature. Above the neck is looking at what will this woman bring to the table. Okay, what will this woman bring to the table? Okay, is she educated? Is she industrious? You understand? These are the questions. That's what we call above the neck thinking. Okay? If you don't have the above the neck thinking, you can't negotiate. You understand? So people like Chaibo, Oshomole, just forget Akpakomiza. Just forget that one not did the race because Oshomole they carry Akpakomiza like baby, they go everywhere. So Akpakomiza is a manual. Ochomole, in terms of meta reasoning, is a man. Chaibu is a man. If you look at all of them, they are like children. Okay? They are not qualified. As a leadership teacher, I'm saying it with my full mouth. They are not qualified to call a leader. Okay? Because their antecedents have shown. Their antecedents, their pedigree, everything they have done before have shown that they behave like animals. Look at a small country like Sudan, the smallest country in the world. They are still fighting civil war today. Because two leaders cannot come together. They cannot negotiate because one person wants to win. At the end of the day, while one person is trying to win, they destroy the country. Okay? Look at what is happening in Sudan. That can be translated again in Edo State. If people like Oshomole is not called to order. If people like Shaibo is not called to order. You call the killing of a police officer as sin 1. That you are going to add up to sin 5. Before or during or after the election of Mr. Shaibu. So you don't value the life. Even our king have already told Mr. Shaibu that call your boys home. You don't value the life that you are going to kill. You don't value the life people that are going to die with your ambition because of your ambition. Jonathan, I repeat again, Jonathan said, he said, my political ambition does not worth the life of a Nigerian. It does not worth the blood of a Nigerian. And he stepped down. So that is it, folks. I said I should throw that in. Aswad Ighodalo has the ability to be a leader because he has one of the most important skill set of a leader, the ability to negotiate. And if you don't have that, if you cannot negotiate, forget it, you are not a leader. Okay? Because in life, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but it is your ability to negotiate that make you an exceptional leader, according to Alessi Yama. My name is Victor Vince. I'm a leadership coach, or what you call a leadership coach or executive life coaching. Okay, I'm a leadership coach, I'm a business coach, and I'm a financial literacy teacher. Thanks for watching. I do have a productive day. As well, email is the goal, and let's focus on that. Thank you very much.